First up, we have Juicy Fruit, which is the free slime that I received. It is a 4-ounce butter slime, and it smells just like the name. It smells just like the gum. I love the yellow color. It's really beautiful and bright. It comes with some sprinkles to add in. Almost all of these slimes either had a separate add-in and charm, or they came with a lot of add-ins, and which is really fun, and I appreciate that extra effort to put them in separate bags so you get to decorate them yourself. And I'm gonna say this now, I absolutely love her butter slimes. They're everything you want. They're super creamy, spreadable, great for bubble pops, and when they inflate, they don't get too big where it's like annoying, but the texture turns really sizzly and satisfying, and I just love them. I ordered a couple of them, and I even want to order some more in the future. I definitely recommend this slime if you like fruity scents and butter slimes. And just a few things real quick is that I have a 2-part ASMR if you just want to hear the slime ASMR and see them mixing and me putting the add-ins in. And the first clips before I add the add-ins in are when I first got them, so they were a little cold and I was just getting to warm them up. And then later on when I added them, they were a little softer. But if the slimes look a little stiff, it's because the weather is really cold lately. But she mentioned that on the note, which I really appreciate for anyone who's new to slime. And they got a lot stretchier as I continued to play with them and warm them up with my hands. And if you want to make them stretchier faster, then you can add citric acid dissolved in water. That's a softener. Or you can use glycerin or hair gel. There's a couple of different things. Here we have mint chocolate Oreo thick and glossy slime, and it's scented just like mint chocolate, which I love the scent. It's super nice, and her scents are strong but not too strong. They're just right where you don't have to put your face to it, but it's not overpowering. As you can see, it's really thick. Thick and glossy slimes are one of the ones that take a while to warm up since they can be really stiff due to the cold, but it started to warm up and it was really nice and glossy, especially after you leave it to sit. It has 4 black chunks to represent chocolate pieces that I love. I love the mint color and the scent, and I highly recommend her thick and glossy slimes. They're super creamy, and once you warm them up, they have great bubble pops and they're really satisfying to play with. It also came with some black and white sprinkles, which is a nice touch, and I like the way they look when they sink to the bottom of the slime after you leave it to set. Here we have one of my favorite slime textures, which is a white glue slushie. It's a beautiful red color, scented cherry, and it's called Cherry Pops white glue slushie slime. And I like the color so much. It's super bright. I love the texture. I think this has maybe some clear glue because it feels a little bit different than regular white glue slushies. It has a unique feel to it, and crunchy slimes, as great as they are, they're the hardest to warm up, and they get really stiff when they're cold, but you can add softener like I said earlier, and they get super stretchy and great bubble pops. But when they are stiff, they tend to have some bead fallout, which this did, but once I warmed it up, it didn't have nearly as much. Also, crunchy slimes tend to inflate a lot since they get a lot of air trapped in them, so I recommend having a little container on the side. This cherry scent is not bad, but it's not my favorite since to me it smells a little bit like medicine, but it's not bad at all, and it's still a nice scent. It of course has amazing bubble pops, and I love the sound that the beads make. This comes with a really nice, generous, and cute variety of add-ins like red fishbowl beads, some cherry female slices, and I love how they add perfectly to the cherry theme, and the red fishbowl beads add really nice pops of color to the slime. Here we have popsicle butter slime, and this is a really beautiful dark blue that I love. Blue is one of my favorite colors, and this scent is really nice. It kind of smells like soap and not really like, I thought it was gonna smell kind of like blue raspberry, but the scent is really nice and fresh, and I absolutely love the color. I love the texture. I believe she uses Clay, so they always have bright colors, and this one is gorgeous just like the other butter slime, super creamy and great for bubble pops. This is actually one of my favorites. I don't know, there's something about it. Like the butter slimes all feel similar, yet they feel unique in their own way, which is really cool. When I was going through and picking slimes, I almost didn't get this one because I had gotten so many butter slimes and different slimes, and I'm glad I did though because I really love this one, and like I said, all of the butter slimes are unique and I love them all. And these butter slimes get so sizzly and inflating, and it turns into slightly lighter blue when it does inflate, which is really nice. And it comes with a baggie of add-ins with rainbow beads and a popsicle charm, which fit the theme really well. I feel like she connected the add-ins with each slime and they go perfectly together and they add the nicest touch. You see the pops of color. They might fall out once in a while because these type of material don't stay that well into this texture, but it's not that big of a deal. Here we have another white glue slushie, and this one is Lucky Charms themed. The name is You Are My Lucky Charm white glue slushie slime, and this color is gorgeous. I love the light blue. It comes with rainbow pastel foam beads. I was a little wary when I saw these because I know these type of beads don't often stay well into slime, and they didn't when it was stiff, but once I softened it, it stayed in a lot better and the beads really fall out, which is really nice. I love the scent. It smells like blue raspberry, and the add-ins just go perfectly with this slime. It comes with these really cute rainbow female slices and rainbow sprinkles, and they add the nicest touch and complement the colors so well. And I just love cereal themed slimes. I think they're so cute. Here we have a cookies and cream smoothies themed snowfish slime, and I think this might have to be one of my favorite, if not my favorite texture for a while now. I just love crunchy slimes because of the sounds they make and how they feel unique. And the thing I love about snowfizzes is that when they're done right and it's not harsh snow, they don't hurt your hands, but they kind of like exfoliate it in a way that they make them feel really soft and soothing. This came with some unique chocolate pieces. I've never seen any like this. They're all round, but they add a nice touch to the slime. I love the look of all the glitters and the white base. It just fits the cookies and cream theme so well, and these glitters do fall out sometimes, but not as bad as ones that I've seen in the past, so I think it's not a problem. Just be wary in case you play with other slimes and you don't want to get black glitter in them. And the scent is amazing. It smells just like cookies and cream, so this slime is incredible. Once it's soft, it's super stretchy and catches air and has great bubble pops. I think the ratio of snow to slime is perfect. Here we have what actually is my favorite slime from the whole order. This is another snow fizz. However, there's an element where you add some clay pieces to it as well as some charms and some other slime, which I believe is a jelly slime. And it's a really cool DIY slime, but I like how I was still able to order it in 4 ounce, so I didn't want too much slime, yet I was still able to make my own creation, which was really fun. This is a peanut butter cup blizzard inspired slime, and just look at those pieces. They're so cute, and it must have took a long time to wrap them and make them. And I love these charms. I love the colors. This is my favorite slime because of the texture. I love snow fizzes, like I said, but also due to the extra slime and clay. It's so soft and extra stretchy even before I added any softener and warmed it up. And it's just an amazing slime. It has an amazing scent. To me, it smells like butterscotch and like peanut butter. It just smells incredible. I think one of my favorite, it's not my favorite scent I've ever smelled, and I highly recommend it. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, all of the slimes are 4 ounces for $8.50, but this is a 4 ounce with a DIY aspect for $9.50, and it's only $1 more for the extra add-ins and packaging, so it's not bad at all. Here we have another thick and glossy called Fruity Pebbles. It's a gorgeous white slime, and I just love a white base. It has a super amazing Fruity Pebbles scent. I have the same scent, and I love it. It has super cute sprinkle piece chunk add-ins to put in it, and I like how when you leave the slime to set, they go to the bottom, like if it's the last bits of cereal. And this slime is just amazing. I love it. It has good bubble pops, and I believe this is my favorite out of the thick and glossies. Once again, definitely recommend her thick and glossy slimes. This is another one that I was contemplating getting, but I'm glad I did because her snow fizzes live up to expectations since all of the reviews were raving about them. This is called Vanilla Ice Cream Icy Slime, and it's a snow fizz scented like ice cream, and to me it smells like cinnamony. It's definitely unique. It's my least favorite, I think, out of all of the scents, but it's not bad at all. I still kind of like it, and as I continue to smell it, it grows on me, and it's a really nice snow fizz. I absolutely love the appearance of the slime. The add-ins are really cute. The charm goes perfect with it. The sprinkles, and even though there was a lot of sprinkles already around it, layered nicely, she was generous enough to include a little bit for us to decorate it herself, and then add the charm on top, and it's just super cute. Her slimes are very well executed. This is definitely my top 3 favorite out of the butter slimes, and this is a bread dough themed ones, and I'm always obsessed with bakery themed slimes and or bread slimes. I love everything about this. The label, the super cute baguette charm, the scent smells just like bread and even some butter. I've always wanted a bread scented slime, and this one did not disappoint, and I love the color. It's spot on, and the best thing is when it gets sizzly and inflates and gets airy, it looks just like bread dough, which is perfect, and I love everything about the slime. I definitely highly recommend it. And I just wanted to mention, I love her labels and stickers on the container. They're super professional. Here we have another one I was contemplating getting just because I already had some similar concept or looking slime since I have 3 butter slimes that are like tannish color. I'm still glad I got it. I love the scent. It smells similar to peanut butter, almost like some type of sweet candy. The color is really cool. I like how it looks, and with the add-ins or like fake nut pieces that are really unique, this texture is no different than the other amazing butter slimes. Great bubble pops, super spreadable. It inflates and gets sizzly. Here we have what has to be my favorite of the butter slimes, and maybe my second favorite slime in this whole order. It's cereal marshmallow fluff, and it's a butter slime scented just like Fruity Pebbles, but it also smells some like cream, so marshmallow, I think it goes well with the name. Once again, I love white slimes, especially butter slimes. They just look so soft and creamy, and that is what this is. It has really cute Fruit Loop and sprinkle add-ins that add a perfect touch, and I just love the scent. I can't never get tired of a Fruit Loop scent, and I just love seeing this sizzle and get fluff up and spread. And if you get one of the butter slimes, I would say to get either this one or the bread one. This is the end of the part 1 of this review. There will be one more part with the rest of the amazing slimes, and I hope you stay tuned. Thank you so much, Jaden, for this amazing package, and I hope to shop from you again in the future. Also, like I wrote in my unboxing, she has some sales coming up, so stay tuned for that, and make sure you snatch some slimes. They're amazing, the scents are awesome, and you will not regret it. First up, we have this chocolate chip cookie themed butter slime, and I love the color and the add-ins. It comes with some chocolate circles that add a really nice touch and make it look more on theme. Again, an amazing butter slime. Like I said in the first review, her butter slimes are amazing. I highly recommend them. Amazing bubble pops, but still really creamy and spreadable, and perfect balance between thick and thin. And I just love them. They're really fun to swirl, and the scent is really nice. It smells like a mix of chocolate and some type of other sweet, and the scent is really unique. Here we have strawberry vanilla buttercream, and I love everything about this slime. I love the pretty pink color, the rainbow foam beads. They add a nice crunchy texture, but also a nice pops of color. I love the scent. I've been really into pink slimes and strawberry scents, and this one is amazing. It smells just like the name, like strawberries and some type of cream, and I love it. I definitely recommend it. It's really thick and stretchy, just like the other Thick and Glossies, but this one is like extra creamy. I believe she uses glue and maybe a mix of school glue, but definitely glue since they're so thick and it has a specific texture. This is chocolate banana, which is another butter slime. As you can see, it's swirled between a light brown and a yellow, which is perfect for the name. I love the add-ins. I think this is my favorite mix. The sprinkles add a really nice touch, and I like when they sink to the bottom. And the charm is just adorable. It's a chocolate covered banana, and I love it. And the scent smells mainly of banana, but it also has some hints of chocolate. So it's definitely on point. I love the color, and the texture again is amazing. Creamy, great bubble pop, stretchy, and I love how sizzly it gets when it inflates. Here we have Pesto Star Pop, and it comes with these really pretty sprinkle pieces. It's one of the two cloud creams I got in this order, and it's a really beautiful blue color. I love it, and I love how the sprinkle pieces add some pops of color. This texture, let me tell you guys, is amazing. Cloud creams are one of my favorite textures, especially when you can get bubble pops out of them and they get sizzly, and when they have a lot of clay. And this one is all of those things. It has great bubble pops, super creamy and spreadable. This reminds me of Snoop Slime's cloud creams, and it's just amazing. I definitely recommend this texture from her. Also, one thing I really like about cloud creams is that they last a long time, and even in cold weather they stay really soft. This was definitely one of the softest textures, and it didn't even have to be warmed up. It was already soft and stretchy from the beginning. Here we have iced strawberries, and I absolutely love everything about the slime. I love the name, and it is just so beautiful. Like, look how clear it is. It's super thick. It has really cute add-ins, 2 strawberry charms, some fishbowl beads, as well as some sugar scrub beads, which look like little ice cubes, and it's really adorable. It's really thick, like I said, and you can see my hand through it. And this one, I mainly got it for the appearance because clear textures are not my favorite, and since it's cold, it's not going to be very stretchy. So I actually added softener to it, and hoping it clears up soon because it was so beautiful. But I love the add-ins, and I love how they started off as the top. This slime is unscented, and it came really holdable and very clear, and it's super pretty. Orange Dream DIY is a butter slushy, and this is one of my newest favorite textures. I've always loved slushy slimes, but with this amount of clay, I find it so fun because it makes it really smooth and creamy like a butter slime, but it has the beads and it's super crunchy, and mixed with the amazing orange scent and the beautiful color, this has to be one of my favorite slimes from the whole order. As you saw, it came top with a clay piece mixed with orange and white, which was really cute. This slime is really crunchy and has great bubble pops, and it inflates quite a bit, and it was so fun to mix the clay in. I need to get more butter slushies in the future that are more on the less clay heavy side, because you get more of the benefits of a regular slushie with a little bit more cream, because when there's too much clay, then it's not as fun and the bubble pops aren't as great. Like some of the other slushies, due to the cold, some beads would fall out once in a while, but nothing too crazy, and once I warmed it up, the fallout wasn't nearly as bad. Strawberries and Cream is a white glue slushie that is beautifully marbled between white and pink, and I love these colors together, and they mix to the nicest light pink color. It comes with a baggie of cute sprinkles and strawberries to add on top, and I just love the slime. Super crunchy. It has a little bit of fallout until you warm it up, then the fallout is minimal to none, and I love the strawberry scent. It's really nice, and it's similar to the strawberries and cream slime, but more on the strawberry heavy side and less cream. Slice of Cake has me lost for words. It is so beautiful and intricate. I can't imagine how long it took her to create all of these, and it's just so perfect. It's a little piece of art, and I love cake, and I always think cake is so beautiful. I love cake scents, so everything about the slime is amazing. I love how pretty the clay is. It's a beautiful bright pink, and then the cloud cream in between is a perfect cake color with the sprinkles arranged beautifully, and then there's some to add on top. This was just executed amazingly, and this is a similar texture to the other cloud cream, but even more fluffy, and it's really creamy and thick and holdable. It has an amazing cake scent. I think my favorite cake scent I've ever smelled, and I just love the slime so much. I want a big bucket of it, and I highly recommend it. It's super affordable, and this is also 4 ounce like all of the other slimes, so if you want a smaller size but something that's still a fun DIY, I highly recommend this.